Hey United family, Mikey here, and for those of you who may not know me, I serve as a high school guys leader with United over at CTK North Bay. I wanted to hop on here really quickly and talk to you guys about the promises of God and one that He specifically fulfilled in my life, and that was the promise to grow you. Now, I'm going to start things off by saying that who you are and who you were are not always who you will be. God has created us to be creatures who constantly need to depend on Him. And therefore, we will always be growing. And I learned this throughout my walk with God over the past few years. Now, I graduated high school in 2012, and right after that, I just decided, I was like, I kind of believe in Jesus, but I really want to know who He is. So I started to read my Bible more often. I started to go to church, and I started just taking these steps here and there to further my walk with Jesus and get to know Him and just really draw close to Him. And now, it took a while. After a couple of years of doing that, I noticed that there was a lot of change that took place in my heart. Like, I got to do cool things like go on mission trips and serve on a worship team. And I got to hang out with you crazy kids, which was the craziest thing that I had done. I don't know if you've ever been a youth leader before, guys, but it is insane sometimes. But I love you. But all these crazy things that I got to do, that wasn't the biggest change that took place. I noticed that there was this desire in my heart to just love people. I love to make people feel loved. And that came from this thing called the fruit of the Spirit, which I know that God had put in me as I had walked with Him and drawn closer to Him, because I honestly just wanted to know Jesus. Now, in Galatians 5, it talks about what the fruit of the Spirit looks like, and it says this: "But the Spirit produces this kind of fruit in our lives: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control." These things were in me, and though I'd kind of known them to be part of my character beforehand, they were much more prominent now. And it's because I had grown closer to my Creator, and I felt like I was the man who Jesus made me to be, because I just wanted to love people. And like I said earlier, guys, God created us to be creatures who constantly need to depend on Him. So as we walk with the Lord, as we get to know Jesus more, we have to remember we're always going to be growing. So if you're waiting to grow past a bad habit, or grow into the person that you want to be, or grow into a person who looks more like Jesus, I know I want to, the Lord promises to grow you, and He will do it. Just remain in Him. Remain with Him, spend time with Him, spend time in His Word, pray, and love on people, and He will remain in you. Jesus says that we cannot be fruitful if we do not remain in Him. And those are the ways that He asks us to love Him and be His disciples, to just love people, read His Word, and know Him. And let's be real, the world could use more fruit of the Spirit. So let's seek it together. Let's spend time with Jesus. Let's pray. Let's read His Word. Let's love on our neighbors. And the world's gonna start growing the fruit that it so desperately needs. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. We still have to do that, apparently. Apparently we should have been doing it before too. I don't know. Love you guys. Take care.